Welcome back, Cage Combat fans. Before we start, make sure hit the like button, share, and subscribe the channel for daily UFC news and updates. Let's begin. We're diving deep into one of the hottest debates in the UFC world right now. Alex Pereira's discipline and focus ahead of his highly anticipated UFC 313 fight against Magomed Ankalaev. Pereira, known for his explosive knockout power and kickboxing mastery, is a fan favorite. But recently, UFC legend and analyst Daniel Cormier raised concerns about Pereira's training discipline, questioning whether he's taking his preparation seriously enough. The internet went wild, with fans divided, some defending Pereira as a dedicated warrior and others worried that he might be getting complacent. So today we'll analyze, is Alex Pereira truly prepared for UFC 313? Has he changed his training habits? What does history tell us about fighters who got too comfortable? And most importantly, is Magomed Ankalaev the real threat everyone thinks he is? Let's break it all down. For those unfamiliar, Alex Pereira is one of the most dangerous strikers the UFC has ever seen. A former kickboxing champion turned MMA superstar, he quickly rose through the ranks, capturing titles in multiple divisions. His rivalry with Israel Adesanya made him a household name, especially after his shocking knockout victory over Adesanya in their first MMA fight. Pereira's fighting style is unique. He carries an insane amount of knockout power, even with seemingly light punches. His precision, timing, and ability to read opponents make him a nightmare matchup for almost anyone in his division. But with success comes scrutiny. Some analysts, including Daniel Cormier, believe Pereira's recent social media activity suggests he may not be as locked in as he should be for a fight of this magnitude. Daniel Cormier's concerns didn't come out of nowhere. Leading up to UFC 313, Pereira has been posting more relaxed training footage, enjoying life, and even spending time outside of traditional fight camps. While that might not seem like a big deal in the fight game, any perceived lack of focus can be dangerous. Cormier, a former double champion, knows firsthand what it takes to stay at the top. He called out Pereira's discipline, suggesting that he might be getting a little too comfortable. In response, Pereira fired back, posting intense training clips and reminding fans that he's been an elite combat athlete for years. But is there truth to Cormier's concerns? History has shown that when fighters start enjoying their success a little too much, they can fall hard. Let's look at some examples. Fighters who got too comfortable and paid the price. Conor McGregor. After reaching superstardom, McGregor's training intensity seemed to wane. His last few fights have been disappointing, with many blaming his luxurious lifestyle for his decline. Ronda Rousey. At one point, she was the most dominant female fighter in the world. But after losing focus and failing to evolve, she suffered back-to-back knockout losses and retired. Anderson Silva. A legend, but his overconfidence led to his brutal knockout loss against Chris Weidman. Pereira doesn't want to fall into this pattern, especially with a hungry contender like Magomed Ankalaev waiting for him. While Pereira is the bigger name, Magomed Ankalaev is no joke. He's a dangerous, well-rounded fighter with elite grappling and striking. Coming from Dagestan, the land of relentless wrestlers like Khabib Nurmagomedov, Ankalaev poses a unique challenge for Pereira. Pereira's biggest weakness has been his takedown defense. Ankalaev has the tools to exploit this. While Pereira has better technique, Ankalaev can hit hard, and he only needs one shot. Ankalaev doesn't take unnecessary risks. He's patient and methodical, which could frustrate Pereira. If Pereira comes into this fight unprepared, Ankalaev could take him down, dominate him on the ground, and possibly submit him. Pereira didn't take Cormier's comments lightly. In response, he posted training footage showing intense sparring sessions, brutal strength conditioning, and his signature deadly left hook. But is this enough? There's a reason elite fighters stick to strict training regimens. Here's what a proper fight camp should look like. 1. Cardio and conditioning, 5 to 6 days per week, building endurance. 2. Sparring and technique work, at least 4 days per week, drilling strategy. 3. Grappling and takedown defense, essential against wrestlers like Ankalaev. 4. Diet and recovery, no distractions, no alcohol, no junk food. So, is Pereira actually following this structure, or is he cutting corners? This fight is a career-defining moment for Pereira. Let's explore both scenarios. If Pereira wins, he solidifies himself as one of the greatest UFC champions. A potential super fight with another superstar, maybe Adesanya again. He silences doubters like Daniel Cormier. If Pereira loses, his weaknesses, especially against wrestlers, will be exposed. He could fall down the rankings and struggle to get another title shot. His legacy could take a serious hit. So, what's going to happen at UFC 313? Pereira by knockout? If he keeps the fight standing, he has the advantage. Ankalaev by submission? If he takes Pereira down, it could be over. A 5-round war? If Pereira is really disciplined, we could see an epic battle. Fans are split on this fight, and for good reason. Both fighters have insane talent, but only one will leave with the victory. Now, we turn it over to you. Do you think Pereira is truly focused for UFC 313? Or is Cormier right to be concerned? Drop your predictions in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Insights Junction for more deep dives into the world of MMA, motivation, and success. See you next time.